Hello, is this thing on? Thankfully it is. So, hello everybody, my name's David, you can call me Zen. And welcome back to another FF14 free. Honestly, I thought I was gonna need a break today, but actually don't. I might take a break tomorrow, but that's to be. But we're gonna continue the Dawntrail main scenario. This time, I'm actually playing my DPS class. I'm playing Viper. I've been working on leveling this up behind the scenes, and I finally got it caught up. So I'm finally excited to like continue actually story with like a class that I do enjoy using. So I am excited for that. I'm also realizing that I had neglected to turn the game audio on. Oh wait, where are we going? Somewhere over here. So I believe their little showdown thing's about to start, and I think I probably did the vast majority of all the 95 quests, if I had to guess. And so now they're gonna have their little showdown, I think. Well, look who it is. Storing stolen goods here seems risky, but I suppose it's an option for someone with his authority. He moves the spoils in cerulean barrels, where he thinks no one would think to look. They're mixed in with regular shipments of fuel to Tulia Law, where they're sold off. You said he stole a bracelet of yours, right? If he knows you're on his tail, chances are he's eager to get what he can for it. But I doubt he trusts a lackey with that business, given the prominence of the piece. No, I'd wager he's not letting that bracelet out of his sight till he's got coin in hand. I wasn't sure what to make of you after Husadawi, but I'm glad to see you're more than an impulsive child. Well, not my finest hour, I'll admit. But there's a lesson in that. The vulture's a slippery bastard. If we're going to catch him, we need to back him into a corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we need to lure him away from here. Over to Huatsai would be ideal. For that, I need one of you to help me. This will buy time for the others to search the barrels for any stolen goods. And using that will expose him as a criminal. There's no way to tell if goodness, some of these names carrying the bracelet, but regardless, there'll be enough time to find it once he's behind bars. But won't he simply feign innocence? Oh, he'll try, and that's when I'll try to challenge him to a duel. Okay, you're really set on this duel. A duel that approach didn't work out so well for your friends, as I recall. True, but unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. That way he won't wriggle out of it like before. Every man, woman, and child of the wilds understands the importance of duels and the old laws. The deputy chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. But wouldn't you break the law by using the firearm in town? It's not as if we'd be using live rounds, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. What's important is that I get him to duel with as many witnesses as possible. When he loses, and he will lose, that'll be the end of the vulture. Sounds like a good enough plan. The plan's not without flaws, but what do you think? As long as we get the bracelet back. That bracelet's really important to you, huh? Don't worry, I'll see to it you get it back. You're satisfied, then so am I. I know I can count on you. I was seen in Tonatun Yao. So it's probably best I stay and search the barrel. Then you're with me. The vulture I tried to rob you, but you managed to overpower me. Even if he suspects a trap, he won't be able to resist in taking the bait. You want to buy your friend as much time as possible, so make your way to Saddlewing. Once you get the vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. All right, then let's get to it. So I'm guessing that my part is just to go talk to him, right? The that's a word. We're likely the Shitona's doing. What's his angle? Huh. And then there's that brat. It's past time I dealt with him. Alright, so in this case, I'm literally just gonna click on this little poke button. I ain't trying to... What's this? Ah, an unfamiliar place in these parts. Ahem. Have you need of the Dust Watcher? Yeah, this guy tried to rob me! Help! What? Zakoa? Hey, Imperfect, how you doing? What? Zakoa tried to rob you, but you apprehended him? I see. So desperate was he to see his friends free from prison, turn to a life of crime. How awful. You have my sincerest thanks. Sir, might I trouble you to take me to it? All right. So we are really just escorting him back over to the other town. That's such a... Wait. Oh, I thought... Okay, never mind. I was like, that's such a long walk. But how are you doing today? Hey! Thank you. Also, thank you for the Prime. I don't have alert set up, and I really need to get around to that again. But I do appreciate you subscribing with Prime. I really do appreciate it, man. But I appreciate you dropping in and say hi. I'll be here for a couple hours working through the story. Is this the place? I don't see him. Just a little further. I see. Very well. Lead on. But yeah, pretty much we were just currently distracting this guy. Does he detach as soon as I do that? Okay, no. I was about to say, did he detach? Did I mess up? The only thing that sucks with Viper in comparison to the other classes that I've been playing so far through this expansion is that I unfortunately don't really have much of a great mobility tool in regards to like trying to get from here to like another spot. Ah, great, I got the bomb's attention. Okay. I got both bombs' attention. You hate to see it. I don't really want to use Awakening here, or I believe that's what that move's called. Okay, you guys can't tell me the sound effects for this class aren't satisfying. Is this the place? This is when I left him here. Is this some sort of joke of all the... Let's keep moving. Gameplay wise, I would say it is very similar to WoW. One of the biggest differences is that, for one, I think this game looks better. And I think they handle some of the more delicate details a little bit differently. This better be the place. Ah, now I remember. I'll say this game is a lot to take in, and obviously I played this game for several years. My patience is wearing awfully thin, sir. If that isn't at the next place we stop, I may be forced to do something you and I both dearly regret. So right now, what I'm streaming is the main story of the newest expansion, and this probably would have been actually, if you were here at the start, this probably would have been the perfect time to actually like look at the story, because we just had like our Avengers Endgame moment last expansion, so this one is like completely like fresh. Like, of course they're gonna make some references to the past, like, but it isn't anything crazy. But yeah, the focus of this expansion was on a completely different character that we just met, so you would have been able to be there from start to finish. They did this like competition thing. We saw the results of that, and now we're shortly after that competition. All right, where is he? Please let this cutscene be voiced. I want to eat my potato salad. I don't see him anywhere. Where's Zakoa? Tell me where he is, or I'll bury you in the same grave. I found it. He must have escaped. That's it. I've had it with these games, and I've had it with you. Hey, we hoot. Looking for me? And also, this game does a good job of gradually dragging you in. But obviously, I'm playing in like current endgame type stuff, so you'll see my entire kit and everything. But they normally do it a lot easier for you one step at a time. If you want to place me under arrest, you'll have to work a little harder. You'll be begging for a cell by the time I'm done with you. And I think this cutscene should be voiced, which means I can eat my food.
Wahoote! Finally caught up to me, I see.
Well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
So he's not the one stealing.
Disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Corrupt police force. Okay, Aaronville. Thank you.
Hey, that's my jewelry.
And my bag.
I'm pressing load that barrel all the way over here.
The stolen goods. That's fine work.
This barrel was at Chisenowetsi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyola. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vau Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
Yeah?
Oh, you've seen it then?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
You would have had to arrest yourself.
What's the meaning of this, Wuhute?
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only because I found it. I swear.
Up, caught in the
The
act.
real criminals, they concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
I don't think the
If
old
you feel
Catman's
your
appreciating
honor's at
that.
stake, there's always the old-fashioned way. The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
You don't mean...
Yes, sir, I do mean.
Wuhute, I challenge you to a duel. The winner
Let's
is
go!
right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
Yeah, have at it. Let your pistols do the talking. Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
Yes, actually, I do.
You refuse then? A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this. Come
And
on, Zakawa!
he may have asked for this, but he's gonna win it.
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
Be quiet. Just watch.
Oh no, not that stereotype of just watch. And then that's when he's gonna win. Let's see how this goes. Oh!
Oh, you little shit!
Nicely done.
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, Vulture.
Toxic.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
Someone's getting arrested.
I apologize for dueling in the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up. But please, let my
Stop.
friends go. They've done
Stop.
nothing wrong.
It's a bracelet. Not
You
a ring
drew
of
your gun
sin.
within town limits. But Wuhute drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go.
We love to see it.
As are your friends.
Ah, you're not such a bad guy after all.
Just a man of the wilds, like you. But to think that Wihute had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Tona Tenui.
Tona Tenui. Okay.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody.
These city names.
But those who
Goodness.
haven't will be given the chance to resume
I'm trying, but
walking
man,
straight
I'm
and narrow.
failing.
What about you, Zakua? What do you intend to do now?
Why, what I've always done.
The right thing.
Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
Here, this was Vawuklamat's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a person very dear to her.
We did all this for a bracelet,
I suppose
but
this
it's an
is where we
important
go our
one, so I
separate
can't
ways.
complain.
My thanks again for your help apprehending the vulture.
We did it. That ended up being rather more complicated than expected, but all's well that ends well. Whew. Finally, it's over. I couldn't have brought him to justice without your help. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. With my time, I want to get out of this arc. Now that we have the bracelet, let's head back to Sheshenwezi Springs. Will you be staying there long? I'd like to give you a proper thanks after I find my friends. We weren't planning on it, but there's no need to rush. We'll see you at the springs. And now we gotta walk back. But I am a man of culture. I know the power of teleportation. So I'm gonna teleport over there because I don't have that type of time. All right. Let's go on ahead and head over to Namika. I couldn't read her name because I saw the NPCs on. My bracelet. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is more than just a gift. It is a part of me that I could never hope to replace. Truly, Wuklamat is blessed to have such devoted friends. Well, I wouldn't put it quite that way. I prefer to think of us as more as long-standing acquaintances. Regardless of how you choose to describe it, there's no denying the depth of your bond, though I'm sure you'll continue to do so. Can't say I'm surprised the deputy chief turned out to be the bandits' leader. I always knew something wasn't right about him. An easy claim to make with the gift of hindsight. There you are, the real Daybreakers have arrived. Look at the little squad. I'd like you to meet my two best friends, Huikana and Liwan. If it wasn't for you believing in Zakoa and doing what you did, we'd still be locked up. You have no idea how satisfying it was to see to put that bastard behind bars. We never gave up hope that Nezuko would find a way to get us out. He was always the best of the daybreak. Glad he was able to convince you to go along with his plan. Unfortunately, our group's smaller now and lacking in strength. Besides, some outlaws might see us as an easy target. Imagine if I was any good at reading. Even so, if anyone should give the Dust Watch the slip, the Daybreakers will be there. We'll train night and day, and so no one will get the better of us ever again. Isn't that right? Right, and you'll teach us how to draw pistols fast, won't you? Well, we won't need to duel if all goes as it should. Well, I agree with them. But on the off chance it doesn't, we'd best make sure everyone can match or beat my speed. We owe you a great debt, and one of these days I'll be sure to repay it. On that, you have my word. Till we meet again. Invisible cookie for anyone who gets that reference. If you'll excuse me, I shall find a quiet place to rest. As I'll be here a while yet, though, do let me know if there's any way I can be of assistance. Were you not planning to take the train home? Oh, train service has been suspended, didn't I tell you? You mentioned no such thing. Something about the tracks being damaged in the last quake. The tunnel was closed as well. An earthquake? It must have happened while we were still down south. Though there have been quite a few tremors as of late, and a rather long one struck not long before you two arrived. I can only hope no one was hurt. At any rate, if you want to know when the service will resume, you can speak with the station master yourself. Let's do that. The station's just over there. All right. I keep forgetting that I can't fly here. But one of the nice things about this game is that I have a lot of mounts. Look at my pork teeth. Look at my little piggy. Hey, look at my outfit clipping through its ears. Actually, wait, no, I think they fixed it a little bit. It's like, it's not clipping all that much. I hate you for that. It seems people aren't too happy about the train delay.
I'm so sorry, but we're not sure when the train will be running again.
You've got to be joking. Of all the places to get stuck at on the way.
Please don't tell me you've come to complain too.
Well, you can only do so much.
We heard that the earthquake had caused disruptions and wanted to ask when operations would resume. But I see that it will be a while yet.
Look at him being respectful to
I'm
the
afraid so.
employee.
Too few hands for too much work. It's time-consuming enough to inspect the tracks after every quake, but this last one we got after the succession ceremony was massive. Made a mess of a whole bunch of railroad ties.
The succession ceremony? We would have been in Tuliolal at the time. If it was as violent as you say, we should have felt it as well.
This is true.
I have to admit, it was a touch strange, having seen my fair share of tremors. If I had to describe it, it felt more like the rumbling from an explosion.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Seriously? You're offering to help?
I thought about it.
What about you, my
I
friend?
think
If you'd rather strike out on your own.
I'll get back
I
to you on that.
Though, if you were willing to lend us a hand too, we'd be truly tremendously grateful.
Because my affiliate anniversary is coming up. And that was one of the first games I
Thank you.
streamed.
Thank you so much. I'm Shenza, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. If you would please step inside, I can introduce you to everyone.
Sorry for dragging you into this.
There they are. That's them, the 2 volunteers. Walika is our station master, and over there is our top driver, Nitoikwe. And this grizzled mug is Zapia, an engineer who joined around the same time as me.
Much obliged for the help. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
Oh, look at the Rothgar. Or Jabral. Yeah, I got to play it for a little bit, but I hadn't gotten too far with it. Would you happen to be a fan of trolleys?
Trolleys? They're fine, I suppose. But
Oh, because he looks like the one guy from Shadowbringers.
Powered engine.
She's absolutely glorious, let me tell you. If you'd like to bask in her beauty, well, you should visit the depot behind the platform.
Right then. What I'd like you two to do is help us procure timber. We'll be using it to fashion new railroad ties, so it needs to be the strongest stuff we can get. In these parts, that means the trees in the Piata Yonan Plain.
But by the way, I am happy that you've been enjoying the 1,000-Year Door. I have it downloaded. I've actually booted it up once. I didn't get too far.
Come on, no time to waste.
All right. Though no small number lives in Shaloni, I must confess that I've never visited the home of the Sara. As they largely live in accordance with old traditions, I suspect they may have a dim view of the railroads. All right, time to go to the next area. Come on, let's follow them. There's no station on the way, so be sure to drop in. The train will be in the depot, but you can still see it from here. I'm quite taken with the sleek design of the head end myself. Though if you peek through the windows, you can probably catch a glimpse of... Enough jabbering, Shenzo. Thanks to these two, we finally have some real work to do. Let's get to it. See you later. This was no harm in stopping at the station. It's on the way after all. All right, so where exactly are we? Oh, that's not too far from here. Well, oh, yeah, I can see that. Oh, did I tell you? By the way, I finally bought Dead by Daylight. So I finally own it on Steam. I don't have to use Game Pass to play it anymore. The downside is that I don't know if I can sync my progress, so I may have to start over from the beginning. But I don't think that's a big deal, seeing as I don't plan on playing it like crazy so far. That seems like a once every couple of I didn't realize I was still in a party. Once it's okay here and there, though, is my point. I must confess, the train's an impressive sight. How easy it must be to ship goods throughout the wild. Meanwhile, Mewattenson should be northeast of here. Let's continue on. It's probably where I see that aetheryte. I love my little Mount Roulettes because, like, it's because then someone like my best friend right here shows up. But yeah, I'm not very good at it either. I can barely do the generator mini games correctly. I'm happy. So I brought this up, I think either last stream or the stream before, but I legit sometimes just jump and spin in the circle because my controller can do that. Ah, there you are. Village just up ahead. Truth be told, I've never had direct dealings with the people of Mewattenson. But I do know that the traditions mean a great deal to them, as does the land. Oh, I wasn't expecting this to turn to like a cutscene type vibe. Ah, such lovely clean air. It feels like a treat after the overpowering ceruleum of the Shensenwezi spring. The waters nearby are just as pristine. It's a paradise for people and animals both. I'm glad you appreciate the blessings of nature as we do. Greetings and welcome. I am Huato, chief of Mewattenson, and this is my son Shepetto. Pleasure to meet you. I thank you for the warm welcome and apologize for the sudden intrusion. I'm Walika, station master of the Dawntrail rail. The recent earthquake has damaged our tracks and we require timber to make repairs. This is our friend Anne Aaronville, who have volunteered to assist us in the restoration effort. Dang, look me up. Eyed me up and down. Gosh, you have the most curious hair about you, of oil and steel, hand leather, and the faintest hint of salt and sands of lands unknown. I gather you're not from these lands? I hail from Eorzea. Truly, I would love to know more of you in the lands you've seen. I'm told your people hold your traditions in the highest, yet I gather you are curious about those of others as well. But of course, nature is boundless, as is our love for her lands and her children. The Hetso, in particular, have done much to guide our way of life. Imperfect, I swear. Gonna fight you. We're to hunt, to gather, to lay our heads. The Hetso teaches all these things and more. It is for that reason I believe we are attuned to the shifting winds around us. I see. The word Hetsa. It means leader of souls in the Hetsaro tongue, does it not? It does. There are many creatures revered as Hetso among the Hetsaro. Here, we look to the Ranik for guidance. However, as you may have gleaned from our use of aetherytes, while we are committed to our traditions, that doesn't mean we reject all outside influences. That said, there are certain things that give us pause. We will furnish you with the timber you require, but first, as neighbors in this land, we ask that you indulge us in a discussion. We'd be glad to, of course. Wonderful. We do not often receive guests. We do not often receive guests come such a long way. That doesn't read off the tongue very well. And my son is always so delighted to hear of their tale. Now, if you'll follow me. wanted the aetheryte. But I wanted the aetheryte. Oh, I'm so sad. Actually, no. We can get it. We can sync up. And no, Thai and Rakan can stay in league where they belong. Unless there's a League in Final Fantasy XIV collab, then I mean, I guess they could come over here as a possibility. But the likelihood of that is pretty low. Not impossible, but pretty low. I will speak frankly. We fear the winds of change will soon bring misfortune to the land. The Ronique have made the potential for danger plain. As you may have heard, their temperament has become erratic lately. Gentleman near Husadawi mentioned that. You know what has caused this? We have our suspicions. Since others were drawn to this land by ceruleum, Shaloni has undergone a transformation. And the railroads are a part of that. As strong and resilient as they may seem, Ronique are sensitive creatures. The roar of the rain as it thunders through the plains may well cause them distress. As my father said, we don't necessarily reject outside influences or innovations, but in this we can't help but worry. Understandably, I thank you for being forthright. This matter concerns not only the Sorrow, but all of Shaloni. Perhaps we should bring this to the attention of Kona. Val Kona, you say? We know him only through rumors, but he apparently... How should I put this? Hard-headed and aloof. He values technological advancement and efficiency to the deterrent of all others. Mind your tongue, Shepetha. While there is a grain of truth to the rumors, he is not nearly as bad as they make him out to be. He is a passionate man who cares for his people, like his sister. Is that so? That is certainly a side of him we weren't aware of. He fought alongside Val Kona in the Rise of Succession. I take his words over the rumor. You took part in the Rise of Succession? You're that close to the Dawn server. I was grateful for any help, but I had no idea I had recruited a bona fide hero. What can I say? The succession of Dawn servants filled us with uncertainty for the future, but there's clearly much we don't know. On this particular occasion, the winds of change are not meant to be feared. No, we must open up our hearts and minds that we might see Val Kona for who he truly is. Do you think he might visit someday? Just as his father offered us guidance, I am hopeful that he'll do the same. Thank you for hearing and allaying our concern. I'm glad we could speak. As for your timber, we have freshly cut logs near the lake. Please take all that you require. We're terribly grateful. I promise we'll keep the Ronique foremost in our minds as we continue working on the railroad. And if needs be, we'll seek Val Kona's counsel. My thanks again for your time in the timber. I shall endeavor to return the favor. I hope to see you again soon. So before we go on ahead and get the timber, that's what I thought. I figured that because we were all the way out here that there was an aether current. I want to get the power of flight as easily as I can, probably. All right, is there another one close enough by? 284 East? Let's go on ahead and just gather them while we can. Okay, so the reason why I also brought up that it's the chance is low, but not impossible. We got a Fall Guys collab of all things, so it's not so out of the question that we'd never see a collab of a game that's oh, you know what? That's all the way over there and we have to swim through it. I don't feel like doing that right this second. I love that I did all these main story quests on my, well, a good chunk of these main story quests on my Viper, only to have to switch back to... Yeah, I'm still not certain why they chose Fall Guys of all the games. Not that it's like bad or anything, but like, it was just weird. Alright, I have more than enough timber. Now I need to transport to the station, which will be more involved than I thought. I didn't expect to be given so much. Mind waiting here a spell while I gather a few more hands and Ronik? I won't be long. I'm glad that went well, and thankfully it seems we won't need to make several trips for timber. Alright, regards to path. Interesting. While we wait, we get started moving the timber somewhere more accessible. It shouldn't take long if we split the work. Oh no, I'm gonna have to carry these. Wait, why are they giving me 2 minutes? Oh no. There is no reason that I should be on a time limit for this. I mean, thankfully it's just primarily walking down a straight path, but this seems so bizarre. All right, let's drop our stuff off. We just now made it. I think this will be enough. That was my kind of you to move all that lumber. Sorry we didn't make it back sooner. Look, we got everybody in their hands. We'll see to the rest. Once we repair the tracks, we'll have you on the first train out of town. Ain't that right, Chief? Or as much as I'd like to make it so, there aren't any spots available. You'll have to wait for the one after, I'm afraid, but you'll be ready for your charge. It's the least we can do to repay your kindness. That's fine. Namiko and no few others were here long before we arrived. It's only right that they go before us. I hope you'll stop by and see the train off. It's a breathtaking sight, let me tell you. And Nito Weekwe will be driving. No engineer compares to her, and it's always a treat to watch her work. The only work we should worry about is our own, Shenza, and we still got more to do. All right, yeah, let's do it. I'll find somewhere quiet near the station to pass the time. If there's anything else in Shalona you need to see, I'll leave you to it. Alright, sounds like we got our little objective on hand. We need to head back over to the train station and continue to talk to Aaron. There's currently like nothing else outside of the ether currents that I need to do, which I tend to do off camera anyways. So I say that we continue onward and just go on ahead and make our way to the train station. It was just nice to get a couple of these on camera, so that way not only do you guys see some of the locations, but it also means less things for me to go back and do after. Because trying to clear out 3 areas was a lot. And I mean, it's fine that we had to do that, but it was just time consuming at most. Had you filled the sites? Well, they appear to be almost finished. All right, it is movie time. Time to see the train go.
A glorious grand machine indeed. I hope Namika was able to secure a seat.
Here she comes!
Let's see her go.
Thanks to you, we managed to resume service much faster than anticipated. You have our gratitude.
There's nothing so enchanting as a cerulean-powered engine in motion.
Ain't that the truth? Don't think I'll ever tire of watching them chugging along. They make wagons look like toys.
And so long as we can lay the tracks, she can go on and on and on. Before you
Look at
know
it.
she'll be crossing
Shut up with the Paper Mario chapter.
Railroads are a somewhat recent addition to Thrall. As it stands, we can only ferry folks as far as Yasolani. And from an operational standpoint, we still have much to learn. There's always some problem or another to deal with. But we'll keep working at it. We'll hone our craft and continue expanding till one day our trains are running coast to coast. That's the ultimate dream.
When's that train coming on back?
Goodness, I completely lost track of time. By now, I expect the train will be nearing Yasolani. When it returns, we'll see you on your way. So if you've got any preparations to make, you better make them quick.
Huh?
Not another one!
You can't be serious.
That's not good. And suddenly I love Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door Chapter 8. We literally went from Chapter 6 to Chapter 8. We're speedrunners.
Gods have mercy.
I wouldn't put it past you if that ended up being the same voice actor.
What in the flying? What's happening?
Oh, the train! Nitobekwe and the others!
My home lies that way as well.
We're going to investigate right now.
I just wanted to ride on a nice train. That's all I wanted. What is that? That's not good.
What in the world? Are they heading for Tuliolal?
I don't know what options we really have. We can get back right away.
Heavens forfend.
This everything was happy for so.
Good, good. They came from the sky and attacked without any warning. The people need our help.
Yeah, I'm more than aware.
Can you stand?
Try to remain calm, everyone.
Oh, he just looked. Oh no!
I don't know what they are, but they're not men.
Hey, where's Coda? Or like any? Oh no, he's gone.
Someone help me, please!
Oh, she gone too.
Bastard!
Oh, and he's gone too. Up, this is bad. Your guess is as good as mine. Wait. Are their souls getting sucked out of their body? What? Huh?
What did it just do?
Cora, I'm gonna need you to start painting some stuff. You got some painting magic? Wait, is that a Sinian? No, it's... Ah, Baku Jaja!
Thank you.
Hey!
Save the things. Just get to safety.
I was about to say, trust me, there's somebody on Twitter who will do very inappropriate things to that man. I saw a picture with 2 corn dogs. That'll be enough information for you.
Before it's overrun.
Thank you, Bakul Jaja.
You got this. Oh no, wait, maybe you don't.
This is simply how I do things now. So, who wants to taste my blade next?
Wait. You've been in the advertisements. Who are you? Wait. Oh, he is enhanced.
That you should still live.
Zoralcha?
By the gods, what has happened to you?
This is your butchery, isn't it? After everything you've done in service to the throne, how could you betray us?
You wanted to conquer so bad.
My demand is simple. The dissolution of Tuliyollal and surrender of all its territories. Refuse, and I will kill every last one of you.
Have you gone mad?
No, my ambition remains unchanged. To teach the masses the folly of war, that they cry out for peace, and thus unite the world.
What has changed you so much and in so short a time? To harm the very people you swore to serve. This is an unforgivable deed committed by my son. My son!
Oh. Okay. Someone's got a little upgrade.
You have heard my ultimatum.
And you will have my answer. By my hands, I will end your madness.
He's gonna die here.
Papa, wait. I should be the one to do this.
No. His sins are mine to bear.
To be fair, yeah, he's your birth son, you know. You know.
Fear not. Zoralcha is strong. He has never been father's equal in combat.
But he wasn't also cybernetically enhanced.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
I would have intervened personally. I wouldn't have cared. I'm so glad I waited a stream to get to this part. Dang, still beating him.
Zoralcha, my forgive me?
Kill him. I don't think he's dead. I truly do not think he's dead. That just revived him?
What? Despite his old age, the mighty Gulul Jaja remains a fearsome foe indeed. You retain the vitality of 2 souls, despite the passing of 1. I shall even the odds.
Oh, he enhanced himself. That's concerning. Oh no! Oh!
Papa?
Oh no!
Even the blessed are mortal. Father!
All right. Women's rights. Come on, you two can fight together. Do it. I need my little girl power hour. Come on, let's get it.
I'll make you pay.
So they
Come on, anyone intervene. Come on.
Title.
Anyone do legitimately anything.
Only to demonstrate the disparity between us. I give you a chance to prove yourself. Rally the entirety of your strength. Lay siege to my kingdom. Strike me down, like I did father. Then will you be his worthy successor?
Roger, wait!
My warships will remain in your skies. When you fail to prove your worth, I shall order them to lay waste to Tuli Yolal. Choose your next steps wisely.
What just happened? Okay. What just happened? No. Papa can't die. He can't. How? How could this happen? These quest effects are so anticlimactic.
Enough. I am beyond saving.
Father, please. You can't give up.
Are you there, oh friend?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Look after my children.
What? I'm an old fossil like you. I've only got so many years left. But if that's what you want, it would be an honor.
You and I must go on another journey together someday.
Aye, you can count on it.
Oglamat. Kona.
Yes, Papa.
The graves of the Yokwi. You saw them, yes? I always found their teachings comforting.
Please, Father, you must save their strength.
Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. Through you, my hopes survive. Through you, I live on. So do not mourn me. Walk tall and see our nation to a brighter future.
Oh. That's heartbreaking. that one hurt you a little bit. Okay, let's talk to her. Right. So, Valkona. I bring word from the city. The enemy has withdrawn, and the Landsguard have begun rendering aid to the people. Casualties within our ranks have hindered progress, but we'll continue to do all that we can. I thank you for the report. Please inform the guard they are to prioritize such efforts until further notice. The people, I need to help them. We will assist you in whatever way we can, of course. Thank you. Thank you. There are sure to be wounded everywhere. More than I could count. We'll split up and help all of them. You can count on us. Alphino and Alize, you take Bayside Bevy. And Cryo and Aaronville, the palace perimeter. As for you, please come to the Resplendent Quarter with me. We'll all meet back here afterward. I may have hurt my throat a little bit with all the screaming of what's going on, but that was a lot. I don't think that was how I expected everything to be introduced, but I probably should have been ready for that. Yep, and those ships are going to be in the sky for a little bit, aren't they? Oh, I should have taken the aetherite, the mini aetherite that was right there instead of walking, but it is what it is. This was not how I was expecting to come back here, but it is what it is. Well, what a set of cutscenes. Well, thanks. I'll be fine now. But we failed to protect the people. Why did so many have to die? Where were Val Wuklamot and Valkona? Ugh. They're not to blame, I understand, I do. But I need to clear my head. Right, there's no citizen right here. Thank you, sir. But my husband and son, they were... Oh, this is bound to be rough. Alright, how about you? Are you okay? Thanks. I think I'm alright. You see them? Those soldiers? They looked like people, but they killed with no hesitation. If they attack us again, how can we ever defend ourselves? Yes, I have stuff on the marketplace, sue me. Thank you. I thought I was done for. I heard something disturbing. The enemy leader, they say he looked like Zoral Ja. But that can't be true, can it? Why would the first Strat promise attack his own people? But if it was him, what happens now? Is he gonna come back? What do we do if he does? I wish I really had a good answer for it, but I don't know. We got here too late, but even if we got here on time, I don't think we could have done anything. There was probably way too many of them. Honestly, I think that if you want my honest opinion, we probably would have lost even still. But we can only do so much. Thank you. The pain is better now, but I can't stop shaking. Where did they come from? Why did they attack us? And why are those things still in the sky? We had peace under Gulol Jalja. We were safe, but now... I need to get in character. I don't know about you guys, but getting into character is fun with these situations sometimes. But I was also having like a coughing spree. Like this cough just is the cough that just won't quit. You finished dating the people here? Thank you. There were children amongst the wounded. Children. No, now isn't the time. There are still others who need help. Could you go and see how things are in Talamark, and then afterwards go find Alize and Bayside Bevy? I know for a fact that she wants to just sit down and cry. Honestly, who wouldn't? Alright, let's head to Bayside Bevy first to assess some of the damage. She literally just watched her father be murdered, like, right in front of her. Completely almost powerless to do anything about it. And even then, she was basically gapped in strength at the moment. Yet again, I remember at the beginning she was gapped in strength by Bakul Jaja. But we actually don't even know where he is. I realized. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I hope he's okay. He helped when it mattered. I don't know. But I'm trying to still process everything that just happened. That was like a lot more intense than that needed to be. All right. Let's check for Alice over here. There's no syrup. Oh, Alice is all the way over there. All right, I was gonna say, David, don't run into a wall now. You're better than that. Alright. I've helped all those I could find and seen them into the Landsguard's camp. As many casualties as they are, it would have been worse if the Landsguard hadn't fought as bravely as they did. And if Zaraja actually meant harm to the people. And look around, the buildings are hardly damaged. I suspect his aim was more to incite fear, to show he could strike whenever he pleases. But we can discuss that later. How's Lamati? Even after what happened to her father, she's just trying so hard to fulfill her duty to the people. Still, everyone has their limits. She needs rest, and soon. Someone mentioned seeing her head towards the shore. Perhaps she's gone to the Gornachuk Gleam Sands? I swear to you guys, I am trying. Okay. Let's see if we can find her. Yeah, I think she just needed a second to like process everything.
Steady now. I've brought you medicine. Drink.
There you are, Lamachi. I was beginning to...
Come on. Come on. Take it. Please.
Lamachi. Lamachi!
How could I?
Look at me, Lamachi. You need rest. You and him both. I will tend to this soul.
But my people, I have to help them.
The Landsguard have matters well in hand. Trust in them. If there's another attack, your people will need you to protect them. They'll need you to be sharp. So please rest. Consider it your duty.
I stood before them all. Said that we'd build a nation where everyone knows happiness. So much for that promise.
The things take
Good is a
time.
vow of resolve who cannot save her people.
Won't save your people by brooding.
You're right. This isn't the time for sulking. Thank you. My head's a little clearer now. I need to concentrate on what I can do rather than what I can't. We've dealt with unfriendly factions before. From Yokhui still longing for conquest, to adherents of blessed siblings, people who are unwilling to listen. Even so, I believed that By learning about one another and engaging in good faith, we could peacefully settle our differences. And we did. My brother is different. There will be no reasoning with him. He killed our people, our father. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. What's more, he has power. The power to destroy the peace we've worked so hard to preserve. If I'm to protect that peace, then I must fight.
I think we're gonna need more bodies here.
Confront Zorolja and kill him.
A lot of story just happened in such a short time. Like, jeez. I'm fine. Just needed a moment to settle my nerves. Thank you for being there for me and for urging me on despite all my sulking. Sitting around complaining isn't very leader-like, isn't it? So much has happened so quickly, I struggle to make sense of it all. The strange soldiers, those floating ships, the new powers that Al-Jah commands. Given everything he's done and still intends to do, I know I can't afford to run headlong to battle. Not this time. I can't let this terrible pain in my heart lead me astray. But I'll make it my strength. The strength to do what I must. To the throne room? Alright. I'll hang back to the palace. I need to talk strategy with Kona. Could you and the others join us in a little while? However we decide to proceed, I want you all to be aware of it. Oh, and could you tell Ali say I'll be alright? It's probably a Bayside bevy. What a lovely past 30 minutes. First we were doing like a Wild West like stake shooting thing, and all of a sudden we get invaded. Wasn't necessarily on my radar, but can only do so much, I guess. All right, Isaiah, I'm here. Sorry. Oh, you're back. By that, I take it to mean Lamati's feeling better. She needs to be strong for the people of Dural. I understand that, but she doesn't have to do it alone. So if she sends to fight, then we fight together. That said, I wish I knew exactly what we're up against. It's clearly not a person, but it doesn't look like any automaton or magic weapon I've ever seen. As far as wide as you've traveled, though, perhaps you've encountered something similar before? Would you mind taking a closer look? It may yield some clues as to Zoralja's new power. Alright, their weapon. Alright, the drone resembles a gun, but its construction suggests something far more advanced than anything we've seen. Alright, strange symbol on the helmet. Yeah, I'm not sure. So, what do you think? It's unlike anything I've ever seen. Indeed. While it resembles a person, it has features that make it uncanny. Lack of face, not least of all. Do you see any sign of a power source? So, it probably doesn't run on beryllium or any other conventional fuel. I tried channeling ether into it earlier, but there's no response. That would seem to rule it out as an arcane entity. It's completely lifeless now. A far cry from the unstoppable enemy it was in battle. Even the material it's made of is mystery. Rather than metal, it's more akin to stone. Wait, haven't we seen this somewhere recently? We have. In the Sky Deep Cenote. That's right! The glowing stone used in the chamber with the gate to the Golden City. And while the soldiers are a different color, the warships are the same black as the stone of the gate itself. Alright, there has to be connection. Let's share our observations with the others when we gather at Sunperch. The sooner we get to the bottom of this mystery, the better. Let's make it back to Sunperch. Hopefully we have enough information to at least determine our next step, which is probably to head back to the cenote. At least that would be the next step that makes the most sense. There is only so much we can do right now, though. Which, honestly, is a shame. It looks like everyone's here.
Thank you for coming, everyone. And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort. We would have fared far worse without you.
Someone had to do it, that's all. Come, let's take stock.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care. Structural damage at least is limited, so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are understandably shaken. We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy. And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen. What is their nature? And how did Zoralja manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Speaking of the dome, we have some theories, I'm told?
Yes, we do.
Indeed. I would like to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
By all means.
Oh, is it time? Is the rest of the crew here? Is the rest of the crew here?
Permission has been granted. You can come in.
Because, you know, we still have Graha, who was supposed to be here because of the expansion trailer.
Greetings, everyone.
Look at him. Oh, and you're solo? Oh, I'm so sorry, girl. I didn't even see you. Oops. Oopsie.
Raha! Y'shtola!
After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest, but I gather circumstances are quite dire.
Yeah, but we have to call you from across the ocean.
All is well in the annex, never fear. I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my absence.
Following the changing of Dawn servants, Gulul Jar Jar spoke about the Golden City to his two successors.
Is it really a golden city?
Thanks to Wuglamat, I was allowed to attend that meeting. What I heard led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise. It was actually after that the dome manifested. But, based on what we know, I have reason to believe that it is connected to the Golden City.
While we're eager to help, we have limited familiarity with the situation. Might we trouble you to explain from the beginning?
Yes, please.
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian Annex that brought me to Toral.
Okay. Check.
A letter from the Dawn servant addressed to my grandfather, sent some 20 years ago.
Correct.
The request to investigate the City of Gold?
Yes.
Indeed. The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Toral nor the city in our records. Hoping to learn the truth of my grandfather's mission, what he did and saw, I volunteered to help in the rite of succession. At the end of which, I was able to hear the tale from Gulul Jar Jar. Like us, my grandfather went to the deepest chamber of the Sky Deep Cenote. And, like us, he saw the gate to the Golden City.
All right, I'm following.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
It was. You see, the gate was opened once in the past. And
it led to another reflection.
Oh! Interesting.
I can take the story from here. Considering my part in these affairs, I reckon maybe I'm best equipped to speak on the matter.
I thought he was killed, not knocked out.
In those ruins, together with Galuf and Gulul Jar Jar, and what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
Oh, Echo. All right. Take the remainder of our explanation.
This black stone is remarkable. I cannot help but wonder if the structures in this part of the ruins were built by a completely different civilization.
It was over 1,000 years ago that the giants mined here. Their records make no mention of glowing stones.
harbours high concentrations of ether, and on the surface are what appear to be arcane patterns.
Okay, but Galuf though?
They aren't Allagan, or Marquis, or Nemean. If anything, they put me in mind of the calculations of the South Sea Islanders, but even then...
Seven hells! What did you do?
Nothing.
Right.
An earthquake? None of this has ever happened before.
A void gate? Nay, this is different.
Okay, what's passing? Oh, wait, Paul? Huh? The crowds from another reflection? Is that what I'm supposed to take away from this? Oh. I'm guessing the state of reflection is not good if...
Now, hold on. Why would you...
Oh, and the kids will give him the key to go back here.
Now, what's this?
What is this? Who are you?
You tell that she didn't want to go and leave her kid behind. I hope that they get reunited by the end of this expansion, at least for a little bit. Poor thing.
Though it never opened again, Galuf continued to study the gate for years after that, hoping to learn something of value. All he could conclude was that it was built with unknown technology, and that it led to another world, one apart from the void. We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate, and beyond our reach. Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact either. As it had similar properties to the black stone in the ruins, we were convinced it was important, so Galul Jaja took it to the palace for safekeeping.
Okay. So these are all the gaps that we needed.
Took the baby with him back to Charlian and raised her as his own.
Then the child was...
Man. What a reveal.
The earring inside the letter to my grandfather. It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
If this is true, then it means that you hail from another reflection.
Yep.
So it would seem. I still struggle to take it all in myself. Looking back, Grandfather was always quick to seek distractions whenever I broached the subject. But never would I have guessed anything like this.
I don't think I would have
It's
either.
enough about me. We have more pressing matters.
The forces that assailed Tuliyola. You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Yep, I think they're trying to take over our reflections through the stores.
Thinking back on it, the soldiers look like they could have been made from the same black stone.
And leading them was Zeralja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory. On the day of the succession ceremony, a bandit took me unawares and knocked me out. When I came to, I found my home turned upside down, with a few particular items missing. Namely the keystones I was entrusted with, for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
The bandit? You believe that it was...
I also think that it was as
I
well.
only got a glimpse of him, but I was a blue-scaled Hubigo. I know no other.
The artifact stored at the palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
So our assumption is Zeralja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he acquired advanced technology and his mechanical army.
Yes, that is basically what they're trying to say here.
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that the dome is a product of this unknown reflection.
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections. But what of my home? What's become of it?
Yeah, Aaronville has a good point too. We need to figure that out. Well. Don't know. I mean, yeah, we don't know. This looks like a job for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Now, where's Thancred and Urianger?
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best suited to tackle the task.
You can say that again. We've been to the literal edge of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
See, I think Aaronville should join the Scion.
Our order has ostensibly disbanded. We'd thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
Worry not. We'll spare no effort to get to the bottom of this. And with our hero eager to help, you can be confident of the results.
See, Raha knows.
I'm coming with you. If that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go. I can't say I understand everything you're discussing, but I know what I have to do. I have to put a stop to Zorolja and restore the people's happiness.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city. As such, I shall remain in Tuliolal.
Okay, I get it.
Come what may, I will protect our nation. So go forth, sister, and do what you must.
Thank you.
Kona is best
for us to
brother.
likewise divide our forces. While one group ventures into the dome, the other keeps guard without.
Agreed. There's something I wish to investigate out here, so I will remain.
Okay, Team B.
I as well. The enemy's warships still loom overhead, and I would see that we're prepared for the worst.
I wish to go to the dome.
All right, Cryo,
As
Team
a student,
Dome.
I have an obligation to investigate this potential threat to the world,
This is a lot to take in.
but I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn it.
I agree.
In that case, please let me come too.
All right, Aaronville.
I have to see what's
Team
become of my
Dome.
home. I may not be a fighter, but I know those lands like the back of my hand. I can guide you.
If you hadn't offered, I would have asked. We're counting on you.
Got two for Team Dome.
So if it's all the same to you, I'll join the Dome crew.
All right, Alize, Dome crew.
You should accompany them, Graha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful. In the meantime, I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
All right.
It seems our teams are assembled. A fine roster, I think.
Looks good to me. We'll find a way to deal with the threat. For the sake of Tural.
It's truly heartening to have you at our side for this. Thank you, everyone. Now, before we set off, there's one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I'd like to reassure them as best I can.
Sounds good to me. All right, let's hear this reassurance speech. I'm sure Lamanti's got it. I know what I have to do now. I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. We need to understand what happens and how we intend to fix it. I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them that all is well. But as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. It's those who are most distressed that truly need to hear your word. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Here to join us? While you handle that, Aaronville and I will see to provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Lance Guard announce the address. People must first know there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. If you can see to the Resplendent Quarter and Bayside Bevy, Alice and I will take care of the rest of the city. we got a good little divvy and conquer strat going for it. This time though, I will not forget about the aetheryte. Wait, how do we... how do we leave? It wasn't like an auto exit. You actually had to like... You actually had to consent into exiting, which is different. Okay. So with everything that's happened, oh lordy, we now know what we need to do. We need to basically set up to go to the other region. I'm excited, say the very least. I hit all the wrong buttons. But let's see if we can find those people who would be more willing to hear the speech. But this time around, I'm probably not going to read the dialogue as much, just to kind of speed things along. They can... a lot of the people that we're going to be trying to reach out to are probably just going to be like, well, what's happening? I am surprised that we did hear that someone was not interested in the oppressed, but there's only so much we can do, right? Oh, I see. I thought I talked to 3 people. I don't see a quest marker down there. Oh, there's one right here. All right. Actually, I was like, we had to talk to like a ton of people. I wonder if there's still someone to talk to in these lower levels. It might not be the case. I might need to grab a thingy to go to the upper levels. Sorry, my brain lagging, and I had gotten a quick little text that I wanted to answer. I had to stop moving. Okay. Finished up that little message. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay. Whatever. You weren't there before. Alright, we got our 3 people. Oh, right, we have to go to Bayside Bevy, right. So normally what I use to get around, and actually I want to experiment. Can I switch classes? I don't have Reaper on this ball. Oh, but I do have Dance. All right, we know that there's a lot of different citizens who are not particularly moved, but we have to do what we can to try to convince them to come. See the shopkeep over there. So I guess I'm learning that these members are. Oh, why did I boot my microphone? Goodness, I'm sorry. Wonder how many people we can move. Wait, I'll say I think can I squeeze in? Can I? Come on, Kieran. No. I'll have to do it the lame way. Okay. Where else in Bayside Bevy do we have to go? Oh, no. This is Wachu Peki Peki, right? I don't see another story marker up here. But I'll say it doesn't hurt to check because, you know, we have a resting resident, right? Can I talk to them, please? Alright, he wasn't super interested. It's time for the paranoid resident. Yeah, I don't blame them. Like, a lot of these people probably want to leave after that. Everyone's probably traumatized with that. Because, like they said, at least 50 died, probably more. They know that they can and probably will attack again. I don't know if I trust the Zoraja to play fair, actually. I don't know, just call it like a gut instinct. I don't think he'll play fair. One. I will say 1 dash, 2 dash, red dash, blue dash, upside down unicorn dash. Let's hold that between Peloton and everything that I'm good. I enjoyed that I had to yap for the entire first half of the stream, but the second half I've had to let the game do the talking. Looks like you've brought quite a few people. Thank you. Alice had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. I apologize for involving you all in Turali affairs. We are simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tural, sharing its rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zoraja and his army pose a threat not only to Tural, but to the star as a whole. We'll stand with you to protect what you hold dear. Thank you. No problem. I don't expect you to have much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine. Thanks to a little encouragement from him. You need to worry about me either. Whatever weariness I fear is no match for my desire to protect my people. We'll restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right. We need to see a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Right, their father raised them well. He did. It's still a big turnout. All right, you guys just got to speak from your hearts.
Lamachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear and sadness and anger. Everything.
Let's see how she does.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor, and for a moment we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zoralsha.
Zoralsha? It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zoralsha torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zoralsha and put an end to it all.
Woo!
While my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it. Hear, hear, brother. That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Like that.
He's such a goofball.
What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
Team Baku Jaja on our side just makes me so happy.
Because we're united. We'll stand with you and weather this storm. He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too, for Tuliyollal.
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuliyollal.
You are the beating heart of our nation, each and every one of you.
Yep, it is a group effort. And I don't think people really understand that the heart of the community sometimes isn't just the leader. It's everyone that builds up to the leader, so you gotta work in unity when you
For
can.
now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials.
Through trials and
When
tribulations.
the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyollal will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
All right. I wish that some of this music like genuinely persisted throughout like all the talking. Listening to the Wuklamat and Kona, I was reminded of my time in the first. While the Exar was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in like manner. Through their deed blah 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 blah. And through their deeds, they answered me. The people of Dural too will rise to the occasion. This I can tell. Dome team. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. He said, for the soon as everyone's ready, I will inform Will Clement that. There you all are. Ah, Lamadi. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't been given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask. Right then, let's get going. We leave from the Dawntrail Skygate. Okay. I think trying to plan out since I started later day, that means I might have to end earlier, but seeing like last stream, I realized that I have only been going 20 minutes longer compared to last stream. But yeah, yesterday I was just pooped. I was just tired, even though it was just weird because I took a nap like partway through the day and everything. So I was like, let's so it's like, I was like, oh, I need to sleep. Oh, I need to eat. Oh, I need to do a little bit of everything. All right. So we need to pass through Shalom. I'm wondering why the city, why the dome spawned on the south. I would think it would spawn into the Mamul Jaw's hole. That's like my immediate first impression. The Landsguarders told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. Display of force like the vessels in Thulialo. Indeed, and while they haven't taken any aggressive action, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Shaloni Station. Perfect opportunity to take a look around. In that case, him and I know a few locals to help. Then let's divide into two groups. Alright, Aaronville, Alize, and the hero will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can investigate the dome. Understood. Once everyone is finished, let's reconvene at the station. We'll start with Wasatawi. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The Sheriff Kamaka should be able to tell us. Unfortunately, we don't have the last quest Ether Current here, so I couldn't even unlock flying here even if I wanted. It's weird to see, like, we have the world-ending atmosphere above us. It's kind of... I wouldn't say, disheartening, but, you know, for not having the sun in the air no more, it's kind of nice. So this is where our second visit to this region kind of comes in. Man, I wish I had these like instant blink to point B powers that these guys have. Oh, it's you two, and I'll be. Val Wuklamata is here as well. You're the sheriff of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in town? Well, the enemy hasn't picked a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're expecting and haven't looked in on Teswani Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If it's true, then the people are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could go to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Mehwansa. All right. So our team of 3 became a team of 2. Love that. Don't get me wrong, I understand divide and conquer, but y'all, please understand, like, 2 versus the world. All right. Y'all already just popular at this hour with your friends and everything? And I'll clear this way. Mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. No, we should talk to the locals. Let's make around and see what we can learn. Part of me feels like the town could take care of themselves if it's just like one. All right, where's that fallen soldier at? Hello, sir. Hello? I would like to tell you Girl Scout cookies. There we go. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. All right, okay. So the 2 towns are safe, and all right. So the people who are still on the train heading back are fine. We just don't know about the people who are there. Oh, no signs of life. Run through the pole arm. Wait, Estinian? Estinian's the only person who's been over here in this region, so hopefully we can find him. Hey, you came. As you can see, we're doing all right. After ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along, dealt with them all in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Came, I never had a chance to ask him his name. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yasulani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika as well. Estinian, baby. Estinian never knows what's going on, but it's okay. Heard about the spearman as well. That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spray more gossip about me? Hey, bestie! Talk of how I saved the town travels fast. Haha! That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you're the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But are the rumors true? Gulol Jaja is slain? I'm afraid so. The Raja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done. Mark my word. You're going to help her, I assume. Blah, 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 blah. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength. In which case, I will remain in Shaloni and keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I'll send my word to my brother before we set off. If Find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kona. Kona? Brother? Wait a second, you're the Val of Resolve? I am, and you're Zakoa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them back. I'm the fastest gun in Shalone. After all, he can attest to that. I can. Glad to hear it. We'll leave Shalone in your capable hands. Let's get to patrolling right away then. I like this arrangement of this song. Stay safe out there and don't do anything reckless. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. Right then, it's time we head to the station and join the others. I genuinely was trying to look at how to pronounce like the region that we were in, and I wanted to give an attempt so badly, but I couldn't read it fast enough. I just know that we're in the wilds. All right, let's catch up with everybody else here. Hey, Stola. But where is Thancred and Co? Those are two people who I need to know where they are. Thanks to Justinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shalone. The Hitsaru were safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier will prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Sarajan and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling where one is. Hey, train man. These are the engineers of Jacques Tural's railing, which operate the train between Shalone and Yassulani. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through the telescope. It was then I saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it was straddled at the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it's outside. That seemed to be the case, yes. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you'd expect, the area was heavily defended. I didn't read that part. It was easier to get in than get out. You know what became of the passengers who went to Yassulani? Well, Klamat's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yassulani. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brake and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? I wonder if the chain can withstand it. Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected, I say we smash our way inside. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Thoralja wants me to prove that I'm the father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliolol. By charging it head on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in so doing, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching their bait. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow. We have just that. If the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the full she'll carry, and send her hurtling at it to explode on impact. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece, and now you want to turn into a bomb? The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running through from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroad, let alone trains that run on them. Is that what you want? It's a sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all of this. The least we can do is help them. But Chief, listen, no matter how hard things get, no matter how many times we can fall, we always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train, so have faith and quit your complaining. But what if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. Then be satisfied in knowing that you died for a good cause. Alright, no one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last motion if you don't want to go out in the blaze of glory. You alright with that? There's no changing your mind, is there? Just promise you'll be careful out there, okay, honey? Keep your wife safe. Promise. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. It'd be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I need in the end. Well, at least it'll go down as legendary train that saved it all. I don't know much about magic, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Keep that in mind. If any of you are willing to be able to land a hand, there's work that needs to be doing over at the storehouse. You have a path forward, but I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliyola and inform Kona of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the Gate of the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Draw with that goofy thumbs up. All right, Will Clement, let's hear it. Even only just having met them, I can see how important the train is to Walika and the engineers. Can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. While I have no objections to the plan myself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Dawntrail will not strike Tulia Law in retaliation? I considered the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tulia Law, and it will give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tulia Law in danger by not taking the fight. So we indulge Dawntrail, at least until Tulia Law has stored up its defensive. Right, we'll charge it from the front and keep his eyes on us. During which time Koana will find a way to fortify Tulia Law. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time's of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. We also have our healer in Raha, tank in Uklamat or Raha, DPS in either one of those three, and Cryo. And Aaronville's there. So we got work on their way. We'll finish in no time at flat. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. All right, do met your fair share of craftsmen there in the right succession, which happen to know if you would be willing to help us to complete modifications. Crafts you have in mind. We can get Wukevu, right? Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with all you aboard and failed them off, it'll be over in an instant if they manage to get one good hit on the cerulean tape. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers... We could ask the fellow with the fetish for formalities. Hey, you mean Wukevu? While he has his quirks, there's no questioning his carpentry. And a master carpenter from Okehanu, eh? They'd be willing, we'd be glad to have them. But we'll need more than just a carpenter if we want to get this done in a timely fashion. We have lots of equipment that need moved. Heavy equipment. I don't know if you suppose anyone's up for the task. Probably one of the giants. They're more perfect. We'd be hard pressed to find folks stronger than the Yokoi. And I'm sure he'd be willing to help. Alright. What else have we got? Alright, weaponry as well. I can't use magic, nor my hand with firearm. Ranged weapon. Assault ballistas, maybe? Ballistas, eh? While they be powerful, it seems to take long to reload. Ballistas that reload quickly. Perhaps I could be of assistance. Dog, you listening in? Crucerium employed etheric mechanics for its defenses, and I see no reason why the designs cannot be adopted for your train. While I did not see them myself, I know their design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. All right, something Washington can help with. What are the materials we need? We're building a military train. Barrel can be fashioned from any metal, so long as it's highly conductive to ether. Fire aspect crystals. Might as well get the springs to help with that. All right, and then schematics, and then secure the smiths. All right, in the meantime, we can help deal with the materials. Shinzo's in charge of our supplies, so it might be good time to. All right. All right, the plan's coming together. Make good speed. I'm going to try and enlist some more help from our friends back in Yoktora. Oh, materials in your case? I think I saw Shinzo over there. I keep thinking I can fly. I can't fly. All right. What do you need? All right. Not sure about the fire crystal. Might be best if spoke directly to the miner. Can't believe that's good. All right, friends of the Yate Army, one of the best miners around. All right, so we're gonna be looking for the crystals, I imagine. Oh, and there's an ether current right here. You'd love to see it. Okay. Yate's just right. Okay, which brings you around these parts. Give me some fire crystal. That's what I at least aggressively screamed. Oh, this is my last one for the ether current here. All right, south of town and then more fire. Okay, let's do. I think what I might do, because I'm trying to figure out how today and tomorrow are going to like work with one another. because I'm gonna have family over tomorrow, which is part of the course. So I'm wondering how that's gonna play into me trying to stream tomorrow. If it's gonna be better for me in the long run to stream earlier, maybe do 2 shorter ones. Like we got options. There's quite a lot of fiery wildfire in these parts. Do you think it's due to this ceruleum? No, don't say sure. But obviously see the big dominating sword, and that's what you need. All right. Okay, I'm fighting mobs. That's what's going on. All right. I think I know what I want to do. I think I'm gonna take a short break, just for a few minutes, and then from there, we'll pick this back up. We're gonna run the stream until I think we're getting close to the dungeon because of the way that the parties are starting to line up, and then after that, we'll probably watch those post-dungeon cutscenes and end stream off there. I realized I hadn't taken a break this entire stream so far, so I'm going to do just that. Okay, we are back. I just decided to take a little brief opportunity just to chill out, get a quick little reset in, and see if we can get through the rest of this before the night's over. Though, I may not be able to do the dungeon this stream, so it's kind of it's a little up in the air at the moment. Nothing bad. Just I might be preoccupied with something for the remainder of the evening, so or night. All right. Where's the next spot? Nope. Nope. What? I was about to say the wild dart. Nope. All right. I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use Viper here just because I think that'd just be much faster. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, why is there a big one? Wait. Awaken. This class is like busy in like all the right ways, and I really love playing it. All right, would it be? I was gonna say, would it be faster TP back? Amazing, you dealt with the beast in no time at all. Need the crystals delivered to Shenza? I'll see that she gets it. All right. Let's see. She's happy that we're about to enter the dome. Yeah, we're starting to get to the point where it's kind of late, and then trying to read is like gonna be a lot. Alright, so Shenzo's who we're supposed to head over to. It's easier to head over to the town, and then it should be just a straight shot. Assuming that nothing gets in the way. I see those cactus. I see those cactus. No, 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 no. Alright, let's not hit those cactus. Forgot what their formal name is, but I de-aggroed them, so I don't remember anymore. Shenza told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I've just returned looking for extra help, and we'll see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it, I'm idle for a moment, and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Baronville. We'll be on our way soon, and we'll find your mother. It'll be all good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about her time together with Papa. Or she'll talk your ears off. Once my mother stops, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. Thank you for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Doliolal, I had been wondering if I could do the help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Kona, I leapt at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. Alright, while I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Gerfurlers does the same at the capital. Truly grateful! With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. All right, let's get to it, my friends. All right, yes, let's get to it. I gotta listen to this song. This song is a banger. Look at everyone working together. This is such a good song for that. Oh, that was such a cute montage. Look at everyone's doing their best to make a bomb. Ooh. Ooh. All right, everyone, that'll do it. You've done your part. You do us to mount the armor and the cannon and have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you all again for answering the call. No need for thanks. Now, whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation's in peril. Here, here, we love Dura and we love you. Bawuk Lamat. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. All right, so we already know that yes, I know, my Viper can't finish the quest. I'll do my dailies tomorrow. Thank you again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish it so quickly without you. Go and rest up, friend. Won't be long before the train's ready. So now we can unlock flying here. All aboard! From here on out, we won't stop working till the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now's a good time to sleep. And something about the boarding. All right, probably cutscene time.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft. I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
Finished at last!
All right, let's go! Oh my goodness, look up. I thought that we were gonna go with a more metal design.
The pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
I love it.
Amazing!
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it can handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with the ferric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And
I thought he said
as their
phallic
model upon
cannons,
those
and I was
used
like,
at
not the
Crystarium,
penis cannon!
I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
All right, this is the toughest locomotive I've ever seen.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board. It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
All right.
I won't
Did
let
it.
you down. All aboard!
That? Are we doing the stealthy moment?
At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert.
All right, come on, team.
Here we go. Stand fast, everyone.
Nice. All right, go team. Oh, I forgot. Everyone just has magic.
They switched to firearms.
Wait, where are we? What are we doing?
Oh dear.
Oh, not the courier, Gus. Wait!
Erinville, I need you to take over for me.
Oh, wait, not her deflecting the things with her axe. I wish we could have done this.
That was too close. Still alive, Erinville?
Mostly.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
All right, next dungeon time?
What's inside?
All right, our next dungeon, Vanguard. Sweet. All right. I think, let's see, it's 10:29. I think it might be in my best interest probably to cliffhanger this and pick this up literally as soon as I can tomorrow. I think it's just gonna be easier like that. We don't have to feel super rushed, and time budget will be better. And plus, obviously, I have that thing I need to tend to tonight. Alrighty. So, on that note, thank you guys, everybody who came in to watch today. I do appreciate it as always. Tomorrow, I will be doing a stream where we basically just follow up with this dungeon after the fact. So, I hope that you guys will take some time to attend, and I hope to see you guys there. You guys have a good rest of your night, okay? See you guys then.